What up, y'all? That's the problem, man. Y'all want me to feel sorry for these motherfuckers, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. Straight to the point. Sports talking ENT. Make sure y'all hit the like, sub to the channel. What's up, Ted? Out here driving. What up, Ted? Make sure y'all go fuck with my boy. I need you to get your big ass down here so you can come and fuck with. What's up with the truth? Man, a lot of y'all motherfuckers want me to feel sorry for these motherfuckers. Y'all want me to feel sorry for goddamn R. Kelly. Y'all want me to feel sorry for KD. Y'all want me to make excuses for this nigga. I'm not making no excuses. And how we rocking this LDBC, man, we don't make no excuses for nobody. I don't give a fuck who it is. What's up, Tom? Everybody go every day making excuses for everybody. That's the problem with our society. That's why they fitting. That's why this Roe versus Wade bullshit. They finna give all these Karens the advantage because we make too many goddamn excuses. We make too many excuses for all the people that's getting killed, all of our young soldiers are dying out there. Too many excuses, man. Oh, I can't raise my kid because I got this going, I got that going. Man, there ain't no motherfucking excuses why you can't bring your kid up at all. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. Oh, I can't please my wife. I can't please my woman. Hey, that's your fault. Oh, R. Kelly, he shouldn't get no 30 years. Yeah, he should. Yeah, he should. And the rest of them should too, but I'm not going to sit up here and celebrate a nigga that brought that shit on himself. You brought that shit on yourself. You brought that shit on yourself. You make your bed, you lie in it. I don't want to hear no motherfucking excuses. Look, if you sit up here and you want to fuck with the streets, hey, if that shit comes to you, whether it's in a box, them two boxes, you got to deal with that shit. I'm not making no motherfucking excuses for a young thug. I'm talking about sports, entertainment, your family life, all that bullshit. All of that shit. Yeah, he hung himself. Now motherfuckers want to sit up here. They want, oh man, well, young thug, man, come on, free him. I ain't freeing shit. I mean, I don't want to see no motherfuckers go to jail. I don't want to see these niggas go to jail. You think I want to see these niggas go to jail? But if that's the life that you choose, that's on you. If you run around here fucking like crazy, fucking with strippers, then you fucking with another girl, then you fucking with her. Then next thing you know, you got something, you pop dirty. And I'm not talking about popping dirty on no piss test. I'm talking about popping dirty when you go to that fucking clinic. That's on your ass. You said people need to grow up. What's up with it, Stephen Green? What's up with it, Jose? They not gonna do that. They not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Listen, listen. The problem with us, man, is that we always want something. We want something in return. Uh, we gotta have some. We gotta have. It's got to be some money involved. It's got to be some sort of incentive. Why can't you do the shit just outright? It's consequences to everything that you do. And this ain't no motivation shit. I mean, you could look at it as motivation shit, but this is just talking some sense into a lot of y'all because I feel like a lot of people make a lot of excuses for people that shouldn't be made excuses for. Man, fuck a ego. That's hey, see, and that's facts, Tay Cox. A lot of these niggas they want to sit up here, they talk about ego. You at the mercy, if you work a job and you have a supervisor and you're not your own boss yet, you should not have no motherfucking ego at all. You got to learn to put your pride aside. That's pretty much what it is. It's all about pride and shit. Like, okay, let me put some perspective on y'all. Okay, let me tell y'all what I'm talking about. Okay, the main thing that I'm talking about is this R. Kelly bullshit. What's up, True? R. Kelly put himself in that situation a long ass time ago. Okay, I don't I don't feel no remorse for him. Everybody's like, oh man, he shouldn't get no 30 years and all this other stuff. Maybe he shouldn't, but he deserved to sit up in there. I'm not saying he should get no goddamn electric chair or nothing. But you knew what you was getting yourself into. Oh yeah, I'm finna dig deep in this motherfucker. No homo. Pause. R. Kelly has been dealing with this shit for a long time. See, like when you do evil and you surrounded by money, you surrounded by the curses of the snakes and people that want to bring you down. There's no way out of it. I don't feel sorry for R. Kelly at all. And see, a lot of people they talking about, oh yeah, he shouldn't have got 30 years. Go back and go listen to how much stuff over the course of I would say about 20 years has been stacked up against R. Kelly. He could say he innocent all day. Hell, there's serial rapists that say they innocent. There's serial killers that say they innocent. Yep. And no matter what age he is, right? He's still a human damn being. I don't feel no remorse for that shit. Oh yeah, well he gonna be an old man by the time he got out. Hey, you know what that says to me? That means that you have enough sense. Now you should be really wise beyond your years. Well, I should say wise in your years because now you're gonna be an old ass man. Not to even do that shit. You're not gonna be able to do shit when you get out. You're probably gonna try. You probably could do it in your mind. Yeah, he thought he was unstoppable. And see, the one thing, look, we ain't looking at the females. Okay, let's not look at the females. We ain't gonna look at the females. We ain't gonna look at the I'm not gonna look at the girls and all this shit, right? I'm looking at the fact of what he did in terms of trying to make his brother take the rap for him. That shows that you're guilty right then and there. Everything else, I'm look past, and I'm even looking past the fact about that Aaliyah bullshit. And a lot of people try to give him a pass on that shit. And people are so consumed about him making great music. Did he make great music? Yeah. Was he a bad man? All that bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, he was good on the microphone. He was good. He was good with his lungs. But he also had a problem, just like a lot of other people. And I'm not gonna just dummy down R. Kelly. I'm not gonna single his ass out. You said R. Kelly. I mean, look. At the end of the day, I don't feel sorry for him. Now, do I feel that we need to lessen more of our African American guys going to jail, especially our young gunners that's coming up? Yeah, absolutely. But for a grown ass man like this, I don't feel pity for. I don't care how many records he sold. I don't care what he's done that has made him, just feel like he's immortal. I don't feel sorry for him. And the same thing goes for Young Thug too. And look, for those of y'all that don't know, I fuck with Young Thug. I like his music. Okay, now never mind all that gay shit. I don't get into that shit. You do what you do. But he made there was some songs that I liked. However, yeah, he was up to buffoonery. Of course he was. Much like a lot of these entertainers and these celebrities and stuff like that, because you gotta go through a ladder anyways. That's a whole nother subject. That's a whole nother topic. You in a fraternity, said. Either he, well, I don't know, Stephen. I doubt it. If he make it, he make it. He don't, he don't. But there's a price that you pay either way. But see, you know what? Like for instance, okay, there's pastors and reverends and deacons and all that stuff in the church clergy that are getting shot. I remember a case. I think I was looking at this one time where there was a pastor that was messing around with not only the guy's significant other, I think it was his wife, but he was also messing around with the daughter too. Okay, and this was a pastor of a church, a place where you go and go worship, a place where this guy is supposed to be leading souls to Christ, so to speak. He walked up in there and he shot the guy right when service was happening. Some of y'all might know what this is or recognize the story and everything, but when you talk about untouchable and you talk about shit that you're not supposed to be doing, that's an example right there. And that shit catches up to you. You will meet your demise if you're doing shit like that. And R. Kelly is not the only one, but it's a valuable lesson. As a matter of fact, A lot of y'all should be learning from this shit. Y'all don't want to learn from this shit. Instead, y'all want to try to get this man, out of prison. Look, if y'all really feel that way about R. Kelly, if y'all really feel that way about him, go try to get his ass out then. Y'all go study law. Uh, y'all go study law. Y'all go hit the books. Go understand the legal system. All right. And y'all go ahead and y'all build a case. And y'all try to get him out. Because the only one that I could have saw possibly for even giving R. Kelly just even an ounce, maybe even a little bit of time, or even a little bit of a chance, was, God rest his soul, Johnnie Cochran. Johnnie Cochran done saved everybody. Johnnie Cochran saved OJ. Johnnie Cochran saved Snoop. I think it was Michael Jackson he saved. Man, that wasn't no goddamn marriage. That wasn't no goddamn marriage. Yeah, her mind wasn't even developed. And see, that's what I'm saying. Look, I think for women or for girls, right? For girls, I've already talked about this. Girls' minds don't develop. They don't develop until about the age of 21. About the age of 21. For a male, it's about 25, maybe 30 years old. I'm saying for the average person, the average individual. Okay, she was 15. She had no life experience. Okay, R. Kelly is still learning. But at the same token, he didn't know. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that he didn't know any better. But what I am saying is that he knew well enough not to do some shit like that, and he knew in the back of his mind it probably was wrong. But at the same token, this man had a problem, just like everybody else. Everybody got problems, man. Some people got problems with going to the strip club. That's an addiction. Some people got problems with smoking heavily, whatever drug you choose. Some people are addicted to prostitution. Some people are addicted to, like I used to watch this show called Strange Addiction. I think there was a bitch on there. She used to eat toilet paper. Toilet paper. Like, there were people that were addicted to all this strange shit. Y'all remember that show? I know I'm not the only motherfucker that watched that shit. I know I'm not the only one that watched it. Okay, you remember that, Jay Cox? Everybody got they various addictions. There's people that are addicted to porn. I knew a guy. He was super addicted to porn, and he was. Hey, look, this dude. This dude was. He was confident in the fact that he used to tell people, "Yeah, I masturbate such and such amount of time throughout the day and shit." Like pretty much saying that he jacked his shit. Hold on one sec, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. I gotta take care of something. Okay, my bad, y'all. Yeah, Kurt Franklin. Yeah, Kurt Franklin. Kurt Franklin was addicted to porn. Yeah, he was used to stomping the hell out of some a porn screen. That's what the hell he was used to stomping on. Why you got them cherries up there? True. Ooh, true. You better stop. I'm gonna start calling your ass Strong J, like on Boomerang and shit. Terry Cotton, she putting them cherries up there, banana. But you know what though? I don't feel sorry for the. Hey, you know what? I don't feel sorry for the women either. I don't feel sorry for. Oh, fruit basket. I don't feel sorry for the women either. I don't feel sorry for those women that are victimized. I really don't. What's up, Jacob? I don't feel sorry for the women that are victimized. Well, there might have been some women that they actually were taken advantage of, but some of them women they probably initiated the thing. They were probably so starstruck that they just wanted to be with R. Kelly. And then of course, don't get me started on the parents. Now that's a whole nother topic, but to say the least, them parents didn't even give a fuck. Now, if if the parents are involved, well, which they were, trying to push the child on R. Kelly, they just as rotten. Yeah, and see, but that comes with responsibility. That comes with great responsibility. R. Kelly should have known. He should have known better. He should have just been like, "Oh hell nah." You know what? I got a son. I mean, if he had kids, I don't know. Well, yeah, he do got kids. I'd be like, yeah, I got a son. I got a daughter. But 9 times out of 10, a lot of men are easily tempted. A lot of men don't have great self restraint, and they don't have self discipline. Oh Lord, here you go with these. Oh, you look like this person. You look like that person, nigga. I look like me, nigga. You look like this person. You look like that person, nigga. You look like your goddamn daddy, nigga. You know that? I don't look like that ugly motherfucker, man. Rock bond, nigga. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn, and live in color. Martin, when he got beat up by Tommy Hitman Hearns, that's what that motherfucker looked like. That nigga, like, dog, your face. If you've been in the ring and your face comes out like Mayweather, or it came out like Ali. You know what I'm saying? If it came out like Shakur Stevenson or even Errol Spence, face clean than a motherfucker. No homo pause. Nigga, I respect your ass. If you coming out, your ass just straight up always face deformed and shit like that, like goddamn Ugas. That nigga Ugas, man. Hey, you saw look. Hey, Jacob in here now, so now I can talk boxing. You seen that nigga Ugas face, and then you look at Errol Spence face. That nigga Errol Spence barely got touched. Or you look at that nigga Devin Haney, face clean than the motherfucker. Ain't even touched that nigga. That nigga said Donnell Rollins, you gotta come stronger than that. Here we go with that bullshit. See, you get his ass out of there. Hey, y'all, hey, I'll tell y'all what y'all do. Hey, somebody make go Mike a GoFundMe for goddamn R. Kelly so that nigga can get his ass out of jail. So he could go up in there and fuck with some more underage women. Go ahead. Cause check this out. Hey, check this out, go. Hey, the women that Deshaun fuck with, hey, they was grown. They were grown. They were grown women. They were actually grown women. And and check this out too. R. Kelly, it's documented. It's on video. It's on video, nigga. And then on top of that, he peed on him and shit. You ain't got none of that shit with fucking Deshaun Watson. What you done heard about Deshaun Watson? You don't have no kind of evidence with Deshaun Watson. The only thing you have is all these girls coming out. Oh well, he did this to me. He did that to me. And then when they try to go ahead and they try to settle the case and shit, guess what? Then I think one of them turned it down. Yeah, nobody cared. Nobody cared. They care now though. You care. You want that nigga out of there. Like, did you really enjoy that nigga's music? I mean, cause Gold, I don't even think you grew up. You didn't even grow up on R. Kelly though. I know there's a couple people in here that grew up on R. Kelly. Stephen Green, Jacob, True Viking, maybe Ted Cox. I grew up on him. I think you grew up on like, man, I believe I can fly, man. Come on, man. That was a Space Jam, nigga. that nigga, that nigga brought the obvious song, nigga. Man, bring up. I'm talking about his old shit. That nigga said, "I believe I can fly." Everybody knows I'm a bad man. All that bullshit. I'm talking about his old shit. 12 play, nigga. I didn't let shit slide. I didn't even know that shit was going down like that. Hey, go Mike. Your ass was made off of R. Kelly, nigga. Kid man. Hey, please, y'all don't start this one-on-one shit either, man. For real. Hey, I know Hitman was made off of R. Kelly. You know Jacob be getting his nut off of R. Kelly all the time too. Oh man. Uh, I trip out because a lot of y'all niggas was made off of R. Kelly. Some of y'all niggas wouldn't be breathing and functioning. Some of y'all niggas wouldn't be breathing and functioning if it weren't for R. Kelly though. I look up to R. Kelly back in the day. Yeah, probably LL too. You probably made off of LL, Jodeci, Jodeci, 112 out in that bitch. Yeah, well, you young. Yeah, around that time, yeah, you 34. You in your 30s. Ah, then okay, let me see. Shit, I'm trying to think. Bro, you act like you a spring chicken, nigga. Nigga, your ass about to be 32, nigga. Next thing you know, you blink your eyes, nigga, you gonna be 32, nigga. Hold on. Nigga, stop lying. Stephen Green said he was having sex in the car with R. Kelly. What song? Feeling on your booty? Your booty. But yeah, I don't feel no remorse for that nigga. And Stephen Green, you better be ashamed with that goddamn phone, nigga. Where the grips at? Nigga, you always talking about some goddamn grips, nigga. We barely see you, nigga. You gonna talk about some grips, nigga. Nigga, where my grips at, nigga? You always talking about where grips at and shit like that, nigga. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Jacob. Nah. Okay, so what the fuck that mean? I got your number and shit. Yeah. Them bitches on ID got IG got your number too. Hey, Jacob. Them bitches on List Crawler got your number too, nigga. Them bitches on Backpage. I don't even think they got that shit no more. Yeah, Jacob be on Backpage and shit. I'm fucking with you, man. I hope you ain't on that shit. Ted, you being bad? Yeah, them girls at the pancake house. Hey, Jacob, I know you be flirting with them old. Them old Family Dollar females, man. That's Jacob. Jacob fuck with them girls that ain't got no type of no type of self esteem whatsoever. He said he don't want to do no work at all. Yeah, he be fucking. I forgot he be going to Waffle House. You know, a lot of them, man, a lot of them females that be at Waffle House too, man. They got a whole bunch of problems too, man. They be the first one. Hey, nigga, I'm pregnant. What the fuck that mean? What's up with it, T Price? We know your ass look like. Yeah, they be thick, but you be messing around with them STD having hoes. Don't take no honorable salute from that nigga. Don't. That nigga don't mean it, man. That nigga don't mean that shit. That nigga make that shit sound good. That nigga. Yeah, honorable salute, nigga. You ain't honorable salute. You better honorable salute them bitches at the airport. You be fucking. Look, now you want to meet her on 30, nigga. What? I mean, look, if you, hey, Jacob, if you fuck with Family Dollar hoes, dollar store hoes, uh, goddamn airport hoes, I ain't mad at you. Dollar Tree hoes, Waffle House hoes, I ain't mad at you. Yeah, Hardy. Well, no, well, down here it's Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. I'm not mad at you. You get in where you fit in, man. Well, you bring your Carl Winslow looking ass up in here, then, nigga. Don't start with me. Yeah, Del Taco hoes. That nigga be meeting them on what, man? Damn, shit. What's that? POF? I don't work for nobody, nigga. How you gonna come to my live and you you sit up there saying I'm working for your ass, nigga? You better be happy you have a job, nigga. You better be glad they hire you, knowing your knowing your track record. Because if I found out you was fucking with them dollar store hoes, nigga, I had to give you the boot. Because then you gonna make your way within the company and shit, trying to be a terror. Then next thing you know, you gonna end up like R. Kelly and shit. He gonna end up like R. Kelly, y'all. Jacob gonna end up like R. Kelly. Oh man, that's Jacob's role model is R. Kelly. Oh yeah, them San Antonio girls, they wild too. Shout out to San Antonio, 210. They supposed to be building a river walk down here too. But yeah, I don't feel no remorse for R. Kelly, man. To get back on the topic, man, he should have exercised better judgment. Only one I feel remorse for is probably Shine. That's probably the only one that I felt remorse for, and G Dep. But G Dep, he made a bad decision. G Dep was actually trying to do right, but G Dep messed up though. I don't think a lot of y'all know who G Dep is. I don't feel sorry for none of them. Now I don't believe Michael Jackson. I don't believe he messed with those kids. Like if if we gonna dig up all this shit in history, Michael Jackson didn't do that to them kids. What y'all think? Y'all think I'm tripping on that? You said Michael Jackson never had a childhood. That's why he played with toys and kids. He's innocent. Yeah, he Michael Jackson never did that shit. I don't believe my now there was one point in time when I was like Michael Jackson, he did, you know, he messed with them kids and stuff, but after like just looking at it and going back and looking at his childhood and also just doing my observation, I don't really believe he did that shit. Yeah, they all did. They all turned their back on him. Man, yeah, you did, Jacob. Man, nigga, your ass believe everybody did, nigga. You said R. Kelly is my homie. Yeah, right. None of them motherfuckers is my homie. I don't know. I don't know none of them people. And I don't want to know them either. I don't look. A lot of them got a whole bunch of secrets. Like I was looking at the Bad Boy documentary with P Diddy. The only reason they brought that Bad Boy documentary on Netflix up was so that they could rehash that memory of Biggie and Tupac. That's the only reason he did. And P Diddy wanted to go ahead and market off of it. And then you see, let's just call it what it is. If it wasn't for Biggie, Bad Boy wouldn't have been as big as they were. Him and Mace. Jacob, why you keep saying that? Dog, you act like Jacob. Do we need to pull out a book and talk about all this other stuff, man? Like I've been knowing this shit. I've been knowing this shit. I've been knowing this shit. That's why, like, with Young Thug, I don't feel no remorse for his ass either because he made the decision that he made. Look, when you screaming gang gang and all this other bullshit after you after you making millions of dollars, goddamn Soldier Boy, he wanna get out there and then he wanna start, talk about bow bow and all this other bullshit. Chris Brown, you wanna get initiated and all this bullshit. Why you gonna do some silly shit like that when you can invest your money into something else? You said people don't want to talk about them little girls that went missing in her care. Yeah, exactly. They don't want to talk about none of that shit. I have respect for Oprah for a little bit up until I found out all that shit. I respect at one point I respected her because I knew about her story, but then after I heard about all that, I was done, and that's that's what Jacob is talking about. He's talking about like with knowing the elite and everything. Hey, that's on you, homie. You gotta go see a landlord and all that. Deal with that silly shit. You gotta be headed towards home ownership, brother. Till then, we can have a conversation. Ted always speak and talk. I got banned off Facebook because of that. Yeah, they gonna ban people left and right. They try to give me a little copyright strike, but we got to get the message out there. We got to get the truth out there. People don't want to have these conversations. Yeah, you must be talking to one of your little white hoes, Jacob. You must be talking to one of your little white hoes. Oprah didn't speak on Harvey Weinstein. She bucked that. Yep, of course she did. Yeah, I never like. I gave up on Oprah. It's sad that she is. I don't trust her. I don't trust, like Gabrielle Union. Look, D Wade, and I mean, people gonna be who they are. But D Wade, I'm not gonna say he was normal, but he sure as hell wasn't doing all this shit before he met Gabrielle Union. Nah, I don't. He sure wasn't doing all this shit before he met Gabrielle Union. Now all of a sudden, it's like a whole different D Wade, man. And I love D Wade as a basketball player, but man, his decision making, man, is just questionable. I mean, it's his life, but can't be me. Here we go with that shit. How many times you gonna say that shit, Jacob? You repetitive than a motherfucker, man. Get something else, man. God damn it. You, we done heard that shit before. Real, yeah, you're gonna have to sign your name in blood. Everybody already knows that shit, nigga. Shit, now you gotta talk about somebody like Dylan Brooks ass. We ain't talking about that. I just don't like hearing that type of shit, but it's reality, man. In order to move up, that's why a lot of the guys, I respect the guys that are moving away from like the rap game and entertainment world into like, real estate and other ventures. What about KD? Oh shit, what the hell KD done did? KD messing with trannies too? I hope not. I hope not. Oh, okay. Now I think KD like females. I really think he like females. I just don't never see him with one. Like I'm gonna respect you if you have female troubles. You got females fighting over you or shit like that. That's when I know. Okay, yeah, this nigga slanging that shit. That nigga slanging that shit. But if you don't never hear about that nigga, messing around with no females, or then all of a sudden you don't hear about him messing around with no females. Then all of a sudden, okay, now he's messing with trannies and shit like that. Then okay, then you got to question that nigga. Now Dwight Howard, I was shocked behind that shit because Dwight Howard got a baby mama and shit. And look, for anybody that's listening, man, look, this ain't nobody. I ain't trying to offend nobody and shit. If you do that shit, you do that shit. I'm speaking off of the situation. That's your life, man. Fuck that. Yeah, Dwight Howard got all them kids, so it's like damn. But then again, you never know. The pastor in the church or in the churches, they be having kids and shit, but they still want to go around molesting little boys and shit. Like my little boy be grabbing titties, so I'm happy about that shit. He be he be running into grown ladies' booties and shit like that. He be up in there pinching titties and shit like that. Uh, my mom, she'll tell him no stop to like the other women when he sit on their laps and shit like that and be trying to grab and shit like that. But in the back of my mind, I'm kind of like, yeah, son, that's what you're supposed to do. But Then again, you know, I play the act. I'll be like, nah, nah, nah. You don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be doing it. He's starting to explore. Yeah, he's starting to explore. Man, I was trying to get in between the legs when I was like 5, 6 years old, man. I was like, God damn, that shit warm than a motherfucker right there. I got popped so many times. Yeah, got to tell the truth on here. Can't be sitting up here lying. Nah, I go for the cookie jar. Nah, I was in the cookie jar. I'm gonna get at y'all later though, okay? I'll get at y'all a little bit later.